All right, what's going on, fam? We got another choppy day. It's choppy to bearish day. Well, it was a bearish day, but it was like a really choppy sell-off we had during the morning session. Um, I had some small gains today. I took a total of 3 trades, two here in TS Trader, taking away 190, and I took one trade in my live account for just a scalp. I'll go over that trade later, but that one was $20. So total walking away today with $210. Um, I wasn't too aggressive today because just the way the price was just kind of bouncing down slowly. Um, like to really get profits today. Every day I do a recap of potential plays that I could have taken um, based off of my strategy, and that's just looking at the 5 minute chart. So if I would have I could have kept trading, but it would have took a lot of trades, and I would have ended up in a small red day. So once I saw how the price action was moving, kind of really choppy, I just took what I had, and I didn't I didn't push it too hard today. Like I was done with my last trade at before 10. So I only traded really like an hour today, and then I took the one in my live account right here, and that trade only lasted for like a couple minutes before I went ahead and just took the small win. So let's to go over the trades for the day in TS Trader. Um, right here at the open, I saw it coming down, so I saw it dropping, and it was dropping hard. So I went ahead and put the order in here. This is all based off I used the 1 minute chart for my entries, but I put the order in here, and it went in my favor pretty strong, and then it came back strong, and I only took a scalp out of from that play right there, and it's pretty much the same thing here. So you had a little rest period here. I entered in at the break and took another scalp. So playing around with TS Trader, I found a way to kind of get a good detail. So if you go over here to reports and in the cash history, um, now I gotta select yesterday because I'm over here in Philippines time, so it's already Friday here. Um, but then go ahead and click go, and then you can download this report too. But you can get a detailed view at the trades that you took. So that first one, you see I got a 105. That's just based off my break-even strategy. So I got 105 on that first one, minus commissions, and then the next one. Now this one should have been the same thing, but the way the break-even strategy, the break-even feature is on this TS Trader platform. I got to manually adjust my stop, so I didn't have the break even stop um, placed in the exact correct position. So that one plus slippage, I only ended up getting $85 from that second trade. But hey, uh, I didn't leave. Left a little bit on the table, but not really, because it's green is green. You don't blow up your account by taking profit. So, and it was all based off of my strategy. So I didn't overmanage or anything. So those were good trades. As long as I trade according to how my strategy is designed, then I'm winning. So, um, and then the trade I took here in the live account, it had this long period of rest, and then I saw it, breaking back down. So I took another one, somewhere in here. Let me hold on, so I get a good detailed view of my trades and Sierra chart. Give me a few minutes to see exactly what I took. So at 75, 44, 75, 75, 44, 75. So like right in here, I got in at the break of that previous 5 minute candle. And really, I wasn't, like I saw this at the last minute, so I would have wanted to get it up here. So I probably could have, had a better trade had I got in where I would have, wanted to get in, or yeah, where I would have wanted to get in. But I went ahead and took it here, and it bounced. As you can see, this candle ended up being a doji, so it chopped around for a few minutes, and then it finally broke down into my in, in into the direction of it finally broke down bearish, which is I took it short. So I went ahead and adjusted my stop to break even because it was close to my break even plan anyway. So I went ahead and adjusted it, and it pulled back up and stopped me out for a small scalp. And that was my last trade for the day, and it continued to as you can see, the price action continued to drop bearish, but it was still kind of choppy. So I think I even took another paper trade that ended up in a scalp somewhere in this area. So it was a rough day to trade. Even though we got a nice little bearish trend here, but kind of like similar to yesterday, we had a nice bullish trend, but it's really choppy, so it's not so easy to trade it. Let's see if we can bring up yesterday. Or I don't remember what day that was, but yeah, this is different. So maybe that was Tuesday. Anyway, at any rate. So what I found interesting, I don't know if you follow me on Twitter, I posted this in my pre-market insight, that we traded down into previous resistance and we tested that level. Now it's retesting that level again. Now where I got this from, if you go out to let's bring up the daily chart. And let's throw some moving averages in there so this makes sense. All right. So you can see back here in, what is this, July to August, we had some resistance here that, later on in the month that we ended up breaking that resistance. So now this is the support, and we can see that this is the 50 simple moving average. It's traded today. It traded right down to that level, but also that's a pretty strong drop. And plus we have a double top up here, so we could we could bounce off this 50 moving average, and just, I'm saying, maybe we trade around, or we chop or let me see. So maybe we can have something. That's not what I want to do. Maybe what we can do is, maybe what'll happen is we have like something like this, or I think we could trade down maybe to this. I think this is the 100, and bounce off of here, and then something like that. But this is a very interesting move, bearish. What I would like to happen is we continue to go bearish for a while, which I think that'll bring us some good day trading opportunities to the short side, and some good buy the dip opportunities as well. But still, I think we're still long term view. I say we're still bullish, I'm still bullish on the long term, for the long term trend. We just having a bit of consolidation or buy the dip opportunity. So it's the key area to watch here at this previous resistance, which is now support, and the 50 simple moving average. All right. So that's where we are. That's where I am today. I think I'm still negative for the combine. but I'm slowly chopping my way back to the green to reach my $2,000 target. Just as soon as I can get that, then I can move on to the next step. And let's see, anything else I want to cover? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment, and see y'all tomorrow.